Kitties.
This should be your blooper. It's not your box.
So, I guess we don't really even need to cut it because the box is broke open.
Yeah, not really.
Or do you want to cut it for effect?
Nope. You can cut the end.
Okay, end is cut, box is open.
Don't be so awkward.
Packaging stuff. You know what you do with packaging stuff? You throw it at the camera. Admit. Okay. I don't think so. So we got a couple things in here, and the box for the site is opened, which is fantastic. We'll get to that. There's a random battery. I'm assuming that goes to the site.
Probably fell out of the box.
Yeah. Mag pouches that I hope are going to fit. We got 2 high cap mags, and
Dun, 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 dun.
there's a gun, and there's a thing with some Allen screws. I'm pretty sure that went to the site as well. Okay. Well, look at that cheap packaging. That is like, out of everything I've ever gotten, there's no bottom to it. It's just that styrofoam junk. So awesome. Cheap packaging. Cybergun, fully licensed, FN Hertzkel. Manual, nobody needs that. And so here is our P90.
Shouldn't you show it before you open it? Shouldn't you show it before you open it?
Alright, so take all the wrap off. I missed again. I'm terrible with that.
That's why I don't play baseball.
Don't eat those. They're not good for you.
You hit the camera.
I did. Alright, so... Oh! So we got this is supposed to be a mid-cap mag, like 68 round or something like that, I think is what they listed as. And I didn't think I bought the one with the... I didn't buy the option with the charger and the battery, but we got a cheapo charger, and we actually have a battery and a speed loader in here. I was worried about my batteries not working because I wasn't sure if they would fit, so that makes life easy.
No, we don't have to buy one for tomorrow.
Yeah, this will at least run me through Sunday here. 1100 milliamp hour, 9.6 volt. That's nice. And another mini speed loader. So we got our mags. Oh, that's got some nice weight to it.
Gotta take that tip off.
Yeah, I'll take the tip off, but I don't have anything to put in its place. I might paint it for now, but wipe all the styrofoam junk off of it. So this is actually really cool. It's so awkward, like, to hold compared to the M4. Charging handles that move but don't do anything. This is all polymer all the way on the bottom side. The only thing that's metal is the top half of the receiver. Ambidextrous selector switch. That's actually really nice. Magazine. Why are you looking at me so awkwardly over there?
I'm watching.
Oh.
A cleaner, like they get in every gun.
Yeah, but this is different because it's gray. I like that it's, well, it's silver. I like that it's silver. It's not black. Even though everything else that I have is black, and I love black.
I wouldn't say that.
I like black gear. Oh, so that's cool.
How does the... Don't shoot me. How does the mag load in?
The mag loads in from the top. So what I was actually just looking at was the, it's got a little tiny like iron sight on it, and it's almost like a pistol sight right up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so little and awkward, I would almost hate to have to use that.
It's a P90, you shouldn't have to use a sight.
So, magazine. Everything's covered in foam. That's the one thing I hate about that packaging. Everything gets covered in foam. Magazine slides in, basically, slap it down. 2 buttons on the back, and it comes out. So you can go pew 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 pew, pew 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 pew.
When I come up dead from being shot, everyone's gonna know it's you.
See, this is a whole lot less awkward having somebody else in the room because I can like just ignore that there's a camera. For the most part.
Except for throwing things at it.
Well, yeah, but you gotta throw stuff at the camera.
Are those fake
Fake what?
bullets?
Yeah, the mags. I don't know if the other ones do. Show that to the camera. It's got fake bullets in the mag. So the only bit of color other than the tip, it's got a white serial number right here on the top. Everything else is all embossed and in black, which I like. Trademarking on the side, trademark on the side, another trademark on the side there.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if this is on purpose. It's got one.
Yeah. So these triggers in these, I've never used them before, but they're supposed to be, like there's 2 separate sections of switches in there. So when you run it on full auto, you can hit it back and it'll just do 1 shot, or you can pull it back all the way and it'll do full auto. So there's like 2 separate stages. 2-stage trigger. That's the word I was looking for. That is actually kind of cool.
Now, where do you load it from? Where do you load it from?
I believe they load in right from this hole here in the bottom. Oh, let's figure out how to get the battery out. Button on the bottom. Back plate slides up. Fuse to mini to Maya.
Sounds like it's got some weight.
It's pretty heavy. So these batteries fit perfect. So let's see if this thing's got any juice. Dry fire. Make sure there's nothing in it. That's pretty damn loud.
You're not gonna sneak up on anybody with that.
So rate of fire isn't fantastic, but it's enough.
It's also a P90.
Well, I mean, my M4's got a higher rate of fire than this does. And technically speaking, from a real gun standpoint, this should have a much higher rate of fire than the M4 does. But still, it's all about fun. I don't know what fun is. I take everything way too serious, so. Alright, so let's pull that back out. I know that that works. The gun cycles. We'll go shoot some BBs on Sunday. Alright, so let's look at some of the other stuff that I got. We got 2 extra high cap mags. I know a lot of people say they have feeding problems with these, so I'm kind of hoping I don't run into feeding problems. But these are... And I have no idea how these high caps work compared to the M4 mags. There's a little winding wheel here on the bottom. So that'll kind of suck though. Anytime you have to wind this, you have to take the mag out. There's a little spring-loaded thing here. Okay, so it looks like I pour them in here on the bottom. And then I'm assuming they just get pushed down with spring tension because they can't gravity feed like the M4s do. And then they get picked up by the actual feeding mechanism. Not bad at all. These do not have the fake bullets in them. Aim Sports Reflex Sight Operator Edition. It's got 4 different selections for the type of reticle. You have the standard dot. You have a dot with like 2 coned arrows pointing at it, is the best way I can describe it. You have a delta triangle, and then you have a semicircle with a dot. And I think I'm probably going to run this on the semicircle. It makes it harder to lose, and the center dot is actually smaller than their standard red dot. So you have a nice big outer circle so you can get quick on your target, but then the center dot is really small so you can take those nice precise shots with it. We'll see how the accuracy is when we get out on the field, obviously. So the reflex sight actually sits a little bit lower than my camera does, but you can still see the reticle really well, and there's no issue at all there, especially if you get up just a little bit higher on it, and there's not a single issue there at all. So that was my number one worry, was that my camera, I would have to find a different way to mount it, but that's perfect. Especially if you double eye these, your second eye, your left eye, pretty much it picks up anything that is blocking your vision anyway, and all you're really doing is trying to overlay that red dot. So, Aim Sports Reflex Sight, awesome. Hey guys, Darkslayer back here with you. Yesterday we did the unboxing on the Cybergun P90. A couple of things came to my attention afterwards, and that is that on the box, despite what Evike says, which is where I ordered it from, I got it on sale for $110. Normal price is like $130 or something like that. I did notice that the box labels this as a 425 FPS gun, whereas the website shows 400 to 410, I believe. So it does shoot a little bit on the hotter side compared to what the website says. They do have it labeled at 1.7 joules as well, which is at the higher end for a lot of your outdoor fields. I'm going to be kind of interested to see what my MED requirement is at my local field. The box also says 70 rounds for the included mid-cap magazine, which isn't too far different. The website says 68 rounds, so I'm not really sure if there's a update that they didn't, put on the website, or what really is going on there, but a little bit of misinformation between the website and the packaging. The manual also says the same exact stuff, so I'm not really sure what's going on there yet. We'll find out. It's kind of hurricaning a little bit outside. We're getting the remnants of this hurricane coming through, so I'm not real sure if we're going to go play tomorrow, but we're going to, make the attempt to. Another thing, I'm running these 1000 milliamp 11.1 volt lipos in my M4, which I'm sure you guys saw the video on. These will fit in the battery compartment. They actually fit really well in the battery compartment. I converted all my stuff over to Dean's, so I can't plug it into here, but there is no MOSFET installed in this, so I wouldn't really want to run a 11.1 anyway. One of the other things that I noticed, which might make some battery finding easier for some of you guys, the nunchuck batteries fit in the compartment. This one sticks back just a little bit too far to put the back cover on, but I got one from Valken here that actually fits in perfectly. It's a little bit snug, but the battery cover does go over the top of it, and this will actually work. So if you have nunchuck batteries laying around and you're worried about having to get a small stick, these should work for you. At the very least, you can throw some duct tape or something over the backside of it just to hold the thing together, and throw your butt pad off to the side. So, a couple extra things that I noticed since yesterday. Appreciate you guys tuning in, checking in with me. Again, this has been Dark Slayer, and this is the Cybergun P90. So, I got a 3-piece magazine pouch, Molly on the backside, so this will attach to basically anything you have. And I also got the 2 Matrix 300 round high cap magazines. I do love the way this feels. The gun feels really good. Doing? Trying to film a video. Hi, Genji. So I think that's pretty much it. I think that's going to cover our P90. Let me throw a magazine in this for the full effect. It's pretty much going to cover our unboxing here of the Cybergun P90.